What's going on, people? It's been a long time since there's been anything wrestling related on here. I mean, sure, I wear the shirts, I make the references, there's all that stuff that happens, but it hasn't been. I don't know what Derek's been up to. He's been tied up with work or something like that, but we haven't done the wrestling talk in a while, so that kind of sucks. Need to get back on that though. And I haven't done one of these unboxings for the pro wrestling crates in many months, because I think the last one I may have done was probably like August or something, because it used to take so long for those to arrive where I was that I changed my address so that way I didn't lose one in the middle of moving and all that. So I've got a whole pile of these in my little storage thing ready to unbox, but since this one happened to show up yesterday or something like that, I figured, what, why not start with this one and then I'll knock out those other ones eventually. Hopefully soon, because I'm curious as to what's in them. But anyway, so here we go, right there. Pro Wrestling Crate, courtesy of pwcrate.com. Not for free, obviously. I do pay for this stuff, but this is actually worth it. I used to do the loot crate thing, and it was usually not. I still do the slam crate thing. It's usually not worth it either. I think I have some of those here too to do, but actually, you know what? I don't know if I'll do those or not. I have them, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, also, this shirt. Got this from Pro Wrestling Tees. This was something to support something out of Syria. This is a Sami Zayn thing. I don't really remember all the details, but it was a cool shirt and a good cause, so here we are. The whole thing about the dream match being that it's the same person, right? Which is why all the numbers are the same, minus this part where it says he's from Montreal and he's from Tijuana. So let's go ahead and get on into this, shall we? So there's what's on here, and there's some other stuff. I forget which one of these is the spoiler side, but I try not to look at it because I like to be surprised with what's in here. So first up, what is this? Can't really see. Oh. It's an Andre the Giant. It's kind of like a comic book style sort of thing. Let's bring that in here so you guys can see that somewhat closely. There's that. Pretty nice. It would have been cool to have seen him live, because he was like the first big guy like that. I mean, they had, the Giant later and the Great Khali, I suppose. But it had been done, so it wasn't new. Back then it was like, whoa, what is this? Another shirt. So this one looks like it's a Kevin Nash shirt. Big Sexy. Remember when he used to go by that for back before he was, I guess, cut his hair and it was all gray and stuff. I mean, was he really Big Sexy? I don't know. I'm not really like a dude kind of into dudes or whatever. But, I'm sure, he had the long hair, so women tend to like that. All right, let's see here. We got this Bruiser Brody, little micro brawler. I kind of like these things. Like, I only have the ones that they have given me in, like, the crates. But I did buy a blue mini for a friend of mine. When was that? That was a while ago. It was over the summer, right after Comic-Con, because I went to Chicago to see my sister and to go by the Pro Wrestling Tees store, which was actually pretty cool. I bought a couple CM Punk shirts, which the CM Punk merchandise apparently disappeared at some point, but it's back now. Not all of it. There's different stuff, right? But it's back. So when I saw that message, I was like, well, where was it? I still don't know. Didn't ask. Just accepted it, that it was gone, and now it's back. What is this? That's pretty cool. It's a Marco Stunt Pin. Get that so I can focus just a bit. So, and as you can see, it's kind of like a Rugrat style, which that looks kind of like him though. So that's, I don't, nothing against Marco Stunt, but he kind of has that thing going on. He's also like a smaller guy, so I kind of get the thing there. And there's always a DVD in here. That's one of the things. I've never watched one, but they always look like they're pretty good. I need to watch that one that had like, it was the John Morrison movie where he's like a bounty hunter. I can't remember. Boone. It's like, it's a bad movie, but I like it. It has Rampage Jackson in it. Yeah, it's not good, but I'd totally suggest watching it. And so here's this, that light, I'll tell you. There we go, kind of, sort of. Rey Mysterio, this is a high spots thing, undeniable. Let's see. Rey Mysterio is without a doubt the greatest high flyer in wrestling history. Join us as High Spots Wrestling Network takes you on a look back at Rey Mysterio's illustrious career from his humble beginnings in Mexico, ECW, WCW, WWE, and his amazing run on the Indies. Rey Mysterio should have never made it in the world of professional wrestling, but the masked man from the 619 would not be denied in his pursuit of wrestling glory. That's what that says. I read that for you, so you didn't have to. You're welcome. I saw him at on one of these independent shows. I want to say it was WrestleMania weekend in Dallas, so it would have been a WrestleCon show because Penta was there from the Lucha Bros. Oh, and what is this? Who is that? I'm not entirely sure who that is. I'll have to look at the card and see, but it's a tape measure. And let's see. Hornswoggle. Oh, okay, yeah, now I see. So, Hornswoggle, that's him, which makes sense because now I see, it's green and it's got like his face on it, which now that I know who it is, it looks exactly like him. So that's not something I'm going to really use a lot, I don't think, but there have been times when I wished I had a tape measure. It's rare, but they kind of sort of come in handy once in a while. And now let's see what's going on here. Okay, and this is a Kane. Let's see, let's bring that in here. And with this light here, it's hard to get things in there. Anyways, it's an autographed picture of Kane. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I like Kane, I remember, so I mentioned in some video about the whole black box thing for some reason. But anyway, so when I left Virginia and I moved to Missouri, like I couldn't watch all the pay-per-views anymore, the first one that I missed was Hell in a Cell 97, because it was like 2 days after I got to Missouri, which in a way sucked because it was also in Missouri, it was in St. Louis. And that's back when, like not all the news was like easy to find online, or maybe I just didn't know it was easy to find online. But I remember that was when Kane made his debut. And I was like, man, that was like 2 hours from where I live. I should have been there. I wasn't, Also, equally fun fact, my high school gym coach, or whatever you call it, gym teacher, whatever. Apparently, he played basketball with Kane when he was in high school or something. Is there any truth to that? I don't know. Never really had a way to find out for sure. I just kind of took him for his word, I mean, he didn't seem like the kind of guy that would lie, especially not about something like that. But yeah, so all in all, pretty nice little crate here. The Kevin Nash shirt I have mostly indifference towards, just because it's a little strange in some ways. But this one, this I would like to break out soon. Actually, you know what? Given the color, I might pull this out with those Obsidian UNC one mids that, what did he change his name to? Straight to Feet gave me. If you haven't seen that video, go see that video. It was somebody gifting me a pair of shoes, which was pretty awesome because it was the first time it happened. So, past that, what else is there to say? I don't think there's much of anything. So again, one thing I mentioned in the video that's uploading right now, there's not going to be a lot going on here for the next while. So if you would like to have one of yours put here, whether you've got your own channel or not, whether it's an older video or a newer video, I don't really care. Just let me know and I'll put it over here so that way maybe you'll get some new traffic your way, because we all have a subscriber or two that someone else doesn't, for the most part. So, just kind of one of those things where you get out there and try to help each other out, because that's the way this whole thing works. That's the way anybody gets anywhere, right? You can do a lot on your own, but you can't do it all. You can't. So that, I believe, sums up everything. Right? Right. If it doesn't, well, it just doesn't. So, thank you for watching. Have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And we're done here. So later, people.